What's up, friends, fans, and fellow gamers? It's me, Sylvia Faye, your girl, playing some Enderal. That's right, I am playing a game that became, or a mod that became its own game. And honestly, you know, I'm kind of happy about it because now Enderal is basically its own game. You just need the base Skyrim game to play it. It is on Special Edition right now, so if you have Special Edition and you want it, you can go to Steam and download it for free. When this game first came out, or this mod, I'm sorry, now it's a game, I was excited to play it. I wanted to play it. The problem I had was that I have over 200 mods on my Skyrim game, and in order to properly play it, I would have had to disable the majority of my mods, which I wasn't happy about and wasn't going to do. So, now that it's its own game, I don't have to disable anything in my regular Skyrim game. Enderal actually has its own mods as well. Some of Skyrim mods work with it. I will leave a link to the sheet I was using to get mods, because of course I modded it, down in the description below. Before I get started, don't forget to subscribe for more content that's not really like this, because right now I'm trying to clear up my computer and it has a lot of the tell me why. Actually, it has like my entire playthrough of Tell Me Why that I'm editing and posting, so I'm trying to break it up a little bit, and that's what this is. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment or whatever, and like after you watch the video. Here we go!
Thoughts in my bed got me feeling like a weak spot in my head, and I ask myself to please stop. Take a breath, need to get all of these deep thoughts out my head, yeah. I just wanna be known, I just wanna be home. Feel like I'm all alone and I need to do it on my own. I just wanna be known, I just wanna be home. Feel like I'm all alone and I need to do it on my own, yeah.
I'm going to be completely 100% honest here. I've already played a little bit of it. The first time I played it, I was having issues with my mic. The second time I played it, I ended up deleting a good portion of my playthrough. The third time, I played a little bit of it. And here we go. The third time I played a little bit of it, my game messed up again. So, yeah. Or my mic messed up. So, now I'm playing it again. And I will skip over me setting everything up, so... Okay. Now, the beginning part of this is going to be really laggy, so if you get easily motion sick, I would recommend looking away. So, I've been through this so many times that it's almost getting on my nerves. But these are some interesting things I found. You guys want me to pretend? Oh wow, what happened? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, and then there's a teddy bear over here watching them burn. So that's not creepy at all. Okay, and the reason this is so laggy is because all of these textures. Honestly, I've turned my graphics down, way down, like hugely down. Okay, I'm not going to read the books. I'm going to leave them up on the screen long enough for you guys to pause and read them yourself. Because I just don't want to read Rocking Horse. There are so many textures here. And there's a deer. Okay. Blaming me for everything. We love that.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
Okay, the mod that zooms it in is called Face to Face. I kinda like it. Look how creepy he is. And the dialogue options that have like the double things, asterisks, I don't know, they're not asterisks. They move the conversation along.
No? Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh well, who knows. Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
Okay. That was the important thing. You want to see chicken's genocide? This chicken's dead. Dead chicken. Now, once I'm out of this beginning part, it gets a lot less laggy. But for now, it is super, super laggy, so I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. That just makes my heart go, Can't go in any of the rooms and can't go up there, which all of that kind of ticks me off. Okay. I also want to go over there.
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
But what about Mommy and Sister?
What? Now would you look at that? I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime, to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the masked men.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And... oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the masked men. I almost said one-eyed man. I don't know why. I don't even know where that came from. Sure, why not? It was the one-eyed man, Father.
Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born.
Nice.
Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget.
The leg.
Now enough of this useless chatter.
The leg.
Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Oh boy. That was fun. A nice day in summer, my fucking ass.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad but fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny, the loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel.
Das einzig Erleuchtende an Religion ist ein brennender Tempel.
he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, a clockwork, having long stood still. Its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
See, now, that beginning sequence right there, that reminds me a lot of Dragon Age 2. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend it to get the reference. If you have played it, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it.
Okay, now I'm turning this to point of view because field of view messes with my character creation. See, and that's why I tried changing the field of view.
You wanna wake up the entire ship or what? Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it? Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
I don't know, maybe. But if I do, what difference does it make?
None. You're right. But... who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes? Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
It's not our fault the ship is so poorly guarded, and we couldn't have afforded the passage fee anyway.
Not our fault. Damn it, we're thieves. Frauds. And unlike you, I actually have a problem with that. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Enderalians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Now, I'm going to be doing this playthrough as Misty. So Misty has a lot of, kind of neutral choosings. So if you guys want me to play as, say, Luna for another playthrough, then leave a comment about it. And I will do a playthrough of Enderal as Luna. Because I know some of you guys like watching her. And Luna will pick almost always the more aggressive bad choices, so if you want that, let me know. And I will do a playthrough as Luna.
Ah, Kilay. She fled from that civil war the Black Crescent caused, didn't she? Ironic, isn't it? Seems some parents pass on their fates to their children. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that? Shit. Someone's coming!
Women nowadays just don't want a man to guard them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days. Back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp! Good. Now, quiet.
You be quiet, sir.
It smells like Vaughtier's balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go!
Okay, but every time you're like, you take the old guy, I'll get the young guy, I always ended up fighting the old guy. Or the young guy. So...
Wait. Someone's...
Throw a hook to the face!
You'll regret this!
Okay. There.
Oh
Took him
man,
out.
oh man, oh man, oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now?
I don't know, you're the one that... let's tie them up and gag them, and when we arrive, we sneak out.
Yes, of course, that makes sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on, help me search, there must be a rope or something. And I thought we were over the hump.
Okay, I'm going to switch this to field of view, tracking.
When we made it on board,
Yeah, me too.
it just can't ever be easy, can it?
No. Never is. Alright, rope over here. Rope. We got the rope.
Poor lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
What the? Who are you?
Rude.
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant. As are you, dear Sirius. Unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you. But sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. the way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
No. Hey! Hold!
What the?
Oh,
No,
hold on!
no.
No! Come
What are you
back
doing,
here!
please? This is
Take
very
us
illegal.
down!
We
I
just
don't
wanted
appreciate this! This is not okay! Ow. That was not okay.
After we had left Ostin, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes. That is
Yes.
exactly it,
I know
actually.
it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us. The war, we just wanted a second chance. That's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you. You know, we could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind.
Is that a
You are
rhetorical question?
cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
We are not cutthroats or your men
What?
would be dead.
No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain.
Bitch.
I don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
But... You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No.
That sucks.
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie her and her comrade together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
Okay, I want to say something about the voice acting of that captain. There wasn't... I don't know. It was robotic. Oh boy.
Tell me, what is time to the dead? I'm dreaming anyway.
So many people just talk, and
How
never
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm evil.
There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
what is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
What? Where am I? Now this is pretty. I like what they did with the leveling system. You got Phasmalist. This is like your warrior. And then you got assassin, like your rogues. Lycanthropy. And then you've got basically your magic. So and this you use the shout. What I'm going to do resisted wolf blood potions and symmetria as a means to transform into a werewolf. On this tier, the duration of your transformation is limited to at most 3 minutes. The strength of the wolf form is calculated from many factors. First of all, alchemy level, attributes, weapon skill, individual aspects of a transformation can be enhanced. I'm not gonna take that first. Of course, I'm going to take assassin first. %, you receive talent. Alright. And that's how that's done. Okay, and this is the beginning of our journey. That was just the prologue. I think I like that a little bit better than the Skyrim intro. But I'm gonna leave the rest for another time. This was a fairly short video, but that's the beginning of it. That's what I'm doing. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!